Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MehTV. And today we're finishing up Highlander the series. Well,
At
the
least the
first
first
season,
season, anyway.
anyways.
And I
Alright.
see that Cheetle Man is still there.
I usually only make one thumbnail for a season of a show. And then it stays
Anyway,
here for the entire time we watch it.
so we're on Nowhere to Run
Yep.
in 3, 2, 1. I was born 400 years ago in the Highlands of Scotland. I am immortal, and I am not alone. Now is the time of the gathering, when the stroke of a sword release the power of the quickening. In the end, there can be only one. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the
Not the
universe.
universe. Hey!
Immortal, I have
I
inside
have
me blood
inside
of
me blood of
kings.
kings.
I have no
Have no
rival.
rival,
No one
no
can be
man
my
can be my
equal.
equal.
Take me to
Send
the
me to the
future of
future
your
of your
world.
world.
Sooner or later, they're going to be listening to Born to Be Wild. Oh, but I believe Boston it was.
Ooh, Born to Be Wild with Steppenwolf.
I'm retarded. Does anybody, the funny thing is like, I think after that band, I think after Steppenwolf disbanded, it, DC was like, okay, we could use Steppenwolf whenever we want.
Let's see
Unless,
here.
of course, they're still together.
Steppenwolf broke up in 1973, had a reunion in 1974 to 1976. There was a new Steppenwolf. Literally, it was called New Steppenwolf. Um, including a singer named Tom Holland. No, not that one. Because it was 1976 and he wasn't born yet. Then there was John Kay in Steppenwolf. So, yes, and Steppenwolf, that version of Steppenwolf
Yeah, that's
disbanded in
woman.
2018. So,
Okay, so even though she wants to make out with him, and she at the same time doesn't want the sexy bits.
well, she's put off by his, Ultimate Peter Parker hairdo. Yeah, John Kay and Steppenwolf hadn't put out an album since 1990, and the original Steppenwolf hasn't put out an album since 1976.
Wow, what a douchebag.
Yeah. John Kay, the lead singer of Steppenwolf, is actually older than my dad.
Dude, you told her, she said she wanted to go home. You were like, here's the door. Buddy, she didn't want
If you gotta
you.
go, if you gotta go home, you gotta
Oh,
do these nuts.
go sit in the corner. Think about
Now,
what he just said.
are we supposed to be in France, or are we back in the United States slash Canada slash wherever? Because this guy sounds like he's from England. She sounds like she's from England too, so I guess I'm on the right track.
What?
Oh, so
What
she
just
killed
happened?
him.
Was she a vampire?
Why does
Or did he, you know?
did he did he try to rape her? and then she, like, killed him? Or what? What the
What
fuck is going...
happened?
Why is she's holding his shirt, I think.
She's holding
Oh,
his shirt over her chest and her groin, but there's no signs of her clothes being torn.
why is he driving off road?
I think he's just pulling over.
I'd hope so. Okay, so she's not holding her dress shut because it still has the sash on it.
Oh no way! I think that's her
That's her...
jacket.
Why is his voice dubbed? Why? Yes, this is definitely helpful. This is definitely how you get people to open up about bad things that have
Not
happened to them.
sexual assaults. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Who did this? Where's the trigger?
How did it get burned? How did it get burned? How did it get burned? That seems a bit more unfortunate.
So she's got a history of being into older men.
Okay, then. I have questions.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Let's move on from the uncomfortable subjects that keep popping up in this show. Oh, wait, we can't.
Let's move swiftly on because that's fucking weird.
Oh, wait, we can't. And Alex, I just realized why.
The central plot of this episode is about rape. But did you need a ticket to ride? Yeah, thank you, Richie. We know your childhood sucked because it still sucks. You get kidnapped by immortals and crazy people every other week.
And then forcibly dressed into princess dresses all the time for their creepy role plays. And they'd be like, for the last time, I am not transitioning. And they're like, oh, we know.
Oh, this... Yeah, that makes it better.
Thank you, good sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will be inspecting whether or not you are an immortal. Oh, there's our creeper. I'll take the rapish for 200. We've seen Celebrity Jeopardy, haven't we?
I have seen that.
That's therapists, not the rapists. Let's just say that Daryl Hammond's impression of Sean Connery is really good.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I don't like you. You have consensual sex with women and I don't. And Richie's like, okay then.
Oh, yeah, no big deal. I just fucked Prime Joan Jett. It.
I swear to God, we're never gonna let that go, are we?
No. Eh. Oh, yeah, that is her jacket. For some reason, it was cut so fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why we were so confused, the way it was cut.
It was just like, wait, what the fuck happened? And then they cut.
We're both guys.
I'm sorry. Have you never heard of the concept of being nice to a person? It tends to get you laid more than being a dick does.
I mean, Richie is
You
kind
could
of
have had,
both.
you could have had consensual sex with her if you'd have just been a little bit less of a cock.
And then,
That's the weirdest
n-
fucking thing. Is this? It's just fucking
hmm,
so
my immortal
fucking
senses
stupid.
are tingling. Hello, good sir. Are you the immortal that I must be slaying today? Okay, then. And the cad.
Maybe if I was gonna say if you explain things, I'm gonna be a little
Okay,
more
then.
inclined to help.
No, no, he actually did explain.
No, I know.
I think the police. I think bringing the police over here would give you a stronger case, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, like we should have. Step one, go to the police. If we'd have gone to the police earlier, things would have been far easier.
Yeah, and McCloud would have been like, "Okay, I'll bring him out for
Okay,
you."
well, we're bringing him out. I'll put the handcuffs on him. And we'll even dress him in the princess dress. Rich, you still have that, right?
Why does everybody keep saying that?
Ah.
It's an immortal who wants him more in a fight. Yes, let's go with that. I mean, considering your demeanor earlier, yeah, I
I,
think we have every reason to assume.
yeah.
Wow. Look, I may say that Rise's easy in Persona 4, but I only say that because of how easy it is to actually romance her. Or I don't say it because she's, prostitute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's actually a lot of opportunities to make the
Listen.
relationship intimate.
Yeah, here. So, well, yeah, I'm aware of that, but you
At the
you know,
same time, you're an idiot.
you're giving off chronically insane vibes.
Yeah. And very sociopathic vibes.
Gotta. Okay, so why didn't they show that earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, I find that difficult to believe.
Considering we have like evidence in the show of that, I'm starting to wonder if something strange is going on. Eh,
It is true. Written
Why
and
did the
directed by
frame rate
Zack Snyder.
that... So Duncan caught all but one. Okay, then. that... That... That was
That's
mildly
certainly something.
comical. I... I don't get... I don't get it.
Dude. Well, just because they do doesn't mean due process isn't a thing. Come
Yeah, I was
on.
gonna say, like... Hey, we gotta... There are processes in place to take care of this stuff for a reason. You realize that, right? Like, we can't just go off half-cocked and... Yeah. This is fucking
Oh,
insane!
yes,
Call,
yes,
calling out...
Sparta.
Calling out the fucking A-team to deal with this shit. At least the A-team would fucking investigate.
Yeah. And then Dwight Schultz would dress in a wedding gown. I play Let My People Go. There I activate Let My People Go. It's a trap card that forces you to do what I tell you, and that is to let my people go. Remember all of those memes that came after that came in with Moses and Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Even though Atem was actually a good pharaoh. Like he legitimately
Why?
sacrificed himself to
Why
seal
is this
Zord.
turning into fucking Die Hard?
I don't know. While they cut off the phone lines.
It'd be so much, just take her to the local police, get a rape kit, then we take a sample of what's his stupid haircut's DNA, Mr. Fake ass Leon Scott Kennedy with black hair. And we do that, and then we prove shit in a court of law.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's boogie. Buddy, are getting us in a load of deep shit right now. Stock explosion sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it looks like that immortal is gonna the worst part is that sure, or Mark would get in a lot of deep shit just because of the sexual assault, but
Just
Mr.
here's
Immortal Man there is gonna get him and his guys
yeah.
into a first degree attempted murder sentence.
Fucking I'd love to know what the charge is for laying siege to somebody's house, you know?
That would be, I think that would probably be either a burglary charge or trespassing.
Is probably like trespassing, attempted breaking and entering. Uh,
Well, breaking and entering would end up falling under
oh
burglary
yeah. Oh well,
because you don't
burglary I
necessarily
think
have to.
is technically. Oh, it's not
No,
about
no, no. Here's the thing.
theft.
No, burglary is breaking into a place with the intent of committing a crime. It doesn't have to be
Okay, that
necessarily
crime does
you
not have
stealing
to be
something.
theft. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be theft. It just has to be
Yeah.
a crime.
Good God.
Oh, and depending on if they're still in France, this would also count as illegal usage of firearms.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know what the gun laws are in France, but I think they're probably more strict than they are in the
Yeah.
US. This feels like that bit in Helsing Ultimate when everybody was just like when the wild geese were piling up a bunch of shit just so that they could barricade the conference room. I mean, how Pip burned out was like, take this huge fucking table and we'll use it as a barricade. And they're like, what about the others? All KIA? And I'm like, it's not like Pip wanted to say that. Yes, sir.
At this point, I don't care. Although if he did, you know. I mean, we're here, so.
Up, his immortal senses are going off again. Imagine if this were like Home Alone and they just all stepped onto a bunch of traps like Kevin
Yeah.
McAllister.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to, they probably won't be able to beat Duncan MacLeod, but they definitely wouldn't have been able to beat Kevin McAllister.
People don't understand that McAllister was dead serious with those traps, and most of those would have actually involved killing people.
I mean, you can not know somebody and have seen them. So stop jumping to conclusions.
Yes, Dad. Oh, suddenly the music turned into a James Bond flick.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-now.
Oh, someone's gonna get some burns.
Mm-hmm.
What you got there, buddy?
And it, oh, well, so much for the Home Alone ass traps.
I'm sure it'll come
Kidney
up.
punch, kidney punch, kidney punch,
And pause.
kidney punch.
Oh, there it is. Oh!
Eh.
Where did that bear trap not cleave his head clean off? Did you really? Okay, then.
Okay,
Okay.
Duncan.
See?
There we go.
See, if that were wire, if that were garage wire, or then yes, that would have actually done something, especially if you could tear his head off. But it's
How did
not.
that door get stopped on? Did I miss them building a flamethrower?
I don't
Or does
know.
he just have
think
that?
I think he just has that.
Well, that's interesting. I like how Richie isn't afraid to get in there and beat some ass, but Posh Boy over there doesn't give a shit. It's your life we're trying to protect, dumbass. You won't even fight for your own life?
Posh Boy looks like a younger version of Battinson.
Hmm. Hmm.
They're telling me you don't see.
Oh no, I see it. I'm just the it's weird. Oh no, technically neither of you are correct here, or because he didn't admit it and not lying. That's a
That sounds like the that sounds like the specific wording. Think that sounds like the specific wording that a rapist would say.
yeah. People are did nobody even I don't think anybody's died so far, dude. Did they kill any
Alex,
did they kill any of the henchmen?
did you forget that a guy I had his head snared into a bear trap,
Oh, okay.
and a guy got lit on fire?
Well, that guy's not necessarily dead. He's just, gonna be in pain
Alex,
for the rest of his life.
Alex, you do
That's
realize
Batman
that
logic. You can
Alex, you
do
do
that as
realize
long as you don't kill him.
Alex, Alex, you do realize the flames would likely suffocate him, right?
No, they didn't last that long. He went outside in the cold Canadian snow. Or there's no snow out, but he stopped, dropping and rolled. He's fine. He'll just, he just got all of his skin burned off. He's no face now. Both of them are dubbed over in this scene. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Did you guys not have a tripod? Why does the camera keep moving?
No, no, Alex. You want to know? Oh, what they needed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was like, is this all... Would, like... Wouldn't waiting until the kid leaves the house and then, like, ambushing him while he's on, like, a walk or something, and then, dumping his body
Alex,
in
you
the
want to know
Atlantic
what would
Ocean make more sense?
Alex, you want to know what would happen if they did have like a mic, like a tripod or microphone? nearby,
Yeah.
they would end up, buddy, buddy. This isn't going to make your case look stronger. Like, look, Lori is the only one who is in the right. Where she
Why
realizes,
you...
look,
Yeah,
I
like, what?
appreciate the fact that you were doing this for me, but at the same time, it's not worth all of this effort.
I mean, you know, I'd just send him out there, but, you know. Listen, he admitted... You are not responsible for this. He is. Just throw him
Then
out the front door.
Alex,
Hog tie him and put him in the princess dress and throw him out the front fucking door. It was like, there you go. Yep, he confessed. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. I don't...
so let me put it to you this way. It's like
You know,
the
actually,
fact
hang
that
on, hun. Why don't we just grab the gun and shoot Mr. Rapist and throw him off the top's floor? You know, it's like, hey, here you go. We did your job for you. Fuck him. Like, what the fuck is... I don't...
Duncan, you know what would be really good in this situation? Your sword.
Yeah. Usually he doesn't leave home without it, but today...
Apparently he left it in the garage. He's dead.
Eh, that was interesting. That's not the sound that gun makes. Why would we... Frankly, you guys are all fucking stupid. With the exception of Duncan. He seems to be the only one who's actually trying here.
Yep.
Why is there so much fog?
Someone left the fog machine on, Alex.
Well, you know how
If
I know how that works. Somebody leaves the fog machine on overnight, everything burns up. Smoke everywhere.
smoke weed every day.
Frankly, you should go turn yourself in.
Even though you don't value the life of that woman you just molested, I value life, period, buddy. Which is why I
Let's
am going to
find a
kill
See,
every
let's find a
motherfucker.
length of rope and hang him from the fucking yard arm.
So Everett Bellion is played by a Peter Guinness.
Huh.
He is an English actor. Born August 14th, 1950. He has been in such films as The Keep. He was Gregor in Alien 3, which is
Oh,
rather
yeah.
unfortunate. Frankie's curator in The Saint, Lord Crane in Sleepy Hollow, General Cassius in The Centurion, and Baron Number One in King Arthur: Legend of the Sword. Tintin slash Scotland Yard in Official Secrets. He was Desaad in ZSJL.
Yep.
And he's George Yemen in Spokak in A Boys in the Boat. That's for films. As for television, he's had a number of appearances, and this is the only episode he appears in as Colonel Everett Bellion.
Hmm.
So I don't think he was really dubbed over. It's just he's not really. It's just the way that his lines come out. Richie thinks he's the next Resident Evil protagonist. Are you retarded?
See, this is why I would have put 2 in the back of this guy's head.
I'm not even unconscious, dipshit. I just have a really bad headache.
That is the most realistic interpretation of getting hit over the head I've ever seen. It's like, ow! That really fucking hurts. What the hell just happened? That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't like he just fell unconscious instantly.
Yeah, because too many things have characters stay unconscious for, like, way too long. Oh, that... There's that door sound effect. Richie's voice is dubbed over here, too. What?
Even though Stan Kirsch portrayed him in just about every other appearance.
Well, no, they're dubbing the voices, like, the actors are all dubbing their own voices. It's just that, yeah, so, see, Adrian Paul's voice is dubbed in here, too. I think it must have to do with the wind outside.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, now now Duncan has a sword. Sorry. I did
Connor,
it again.
Connor is Sir not appearing in this show right now. Sir not appearing in this episode. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, he was in the first episode.
Okay, this is interesting. Can somebody please fix the exposure on the fucking camera?
Yeah, there's a lot of fake. There's a lot of grain that's trying to sand my eyes off.
Yeah, this show was shot on 16mm film, and
Yeah, but
they appear to have not um scanned it properly because there's a lot of
there's a lot more grain than there has to be.
yeah. Well, it's part of this is video noise because it's taken from digital Betamax tapes. But one of the problems that I'm seeing here is that they very clearly did not tune the camera that well for this shot because there is not nearly enough light to tell what's going on, and it's not difficult
Yeah.
to make that work. So I guess they must have been doing it on purpose, or else they just
Yeah. Look, Inigo Montoya was able to easily dispose of his bad guy, mortally wounded, and with the use of only one of his arms.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are immortal. What excuse do they have? We've all seen that fight from Princess Bride.
Yeah. Can I play with madness?
Are you mad?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, that was fucking stupid. I'm sorry, I think this might be the worst episode of the entire season.
Yep. Easily.
This is fucking retarded.
Oh, he's dead anyway, so.
Yeah, like uh
So what was the point of all this?
that's that's a good question. Your son was a piece of shit. You already knew that. Now he's a dead piece of shit.
I seriously can't believe the DCEU voice for Desaad was in this episode.
Yeah.
They wasted him.
I can't believe that this episode would fucking exist. How did this get past the scripting phase? This is the kind of script that should have been said. I was like, yeah, we've got an idea. One idea. Let's try to refine this a little bit more, you know? Like I just this is not good for the penultimate episode of the season.
No, it does not set a good precedence.
Send me to the future of your
It's take
world.
me to the future of you all. All right, so now we're on the hunters. So are we ready?
I've got to switch discs. Hang on. I gotta
Seriously?
hope. Yeah. And I also gotta hope that in the process, the Xbox does not decide that there is something wrong with this and stop at the anti-piracy warning. Like, last disc.
Okay, so domestically, domestically, a a Godzilla Kong made $80 million. Internationally made 114 million. Worldwide, it's so far got 194 million.
Cool.
So it looks like that movie is going to be a success.
Awesome. We have a discussion about how good it is on Monday. Highlander is a
Oh, not
worldwide
real.
copyright and trademark of Davis Panzer
Not real.
Productions. Oh yeah,
Alex.
we'll talk about it next week.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
I love how the thumbnail for the Injustice League on Solid JJ's channel all just cuts off the bottom text, right, but only shows the top text, which is segregation among races. I'm like, that's funny.
That is a great little bit of clickbait there.
Yes, that's how you get people to click on your video. From the evil dimension. Great Scott, I'm alone because with me is my
All right,
evil
we're loaded up.
Justice League.
Ready to go?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty then. No, he does say send me to the future of your world. And in the but the lyrics say take me to the future of you all, but this he clearly says send me to the future of you all. Of the world. Send me to the future of the world. My mortal senses are tingling while I'm getting my pork on. It's one of the doctors. It's Roger Daltrey from The Who. Why is he dressed like a combination of the 8th and 6th Doctors? Hang on, let me see if it's the, if I'm thinking of the right one. Yes, I am thinking of the right one, kind of. No, kind of. Maybe a bit, a bit of 5, bit of 6, but definitely a whole lot of 8, though.
So we are still in France, right?
Yes. And by the way, that's Roger Daltrey, the lead singer of The Who.
Wow.
Yeah. who appears to have decided to start cosplaying as the Eighth Doctor from Doctor Who, the movie.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Well, we better investigate.
Quick, gang, to the Mystery Mobile.
I thought it was the mystery machine.
No. This is the legally distinct Mystery Mobile. We're not owned by Warner Brothers, so we can't use it. On the upside is, we can't get deleted either.
So the immortal who runs the church got kidnapped. Is his death how we're going to be capping off this season?
Good question.
It looks like that's what they're leading into. 'Cause obviously, one of the big taglines of Highlander, or is there can be only one.
Yes. Except for the fact that they, keep finding more immortals, and more immortals. Well, they probably killed him somewhere else and then dumped his body there.
Okay, so after Firefly, should we do BTAS or Justice League?
BTAS, because Justice League comes later.
Right. Well, keep in mind BTAS is more of an anthology series,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
that's
we are going through,
through the DCAU in order.
well, I was gonna say, I mean, we've gone through, Samurai Jack,
Yeah, and at the very least, it does make sense since there is likely stuff of that we're gonna have that's gonna have to be referenced,
Ugh.
or that's gonna be referenced in Justice League and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, at the very least, I feel like both the DCAU and DCAMU tried to have like some semblance of an idea in there, or with their similar art style and whatnot. Like at the very least, it made sense that they were both like interconnected universes,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense to you.
By the way,
But
Kevin, you'll
the
be
issue,
happy to see that Gurren Lagann the movies are going to be released on 4K and Blu-ray with the dub in
oh,
the United States.
I
Unfortunately, it
fucking
is
know
going to
that.
be through Aniplex, so it's probably going to
Yep,
cost like $100 for the whole set. But
I don't give a shit.
that guy's fucking dead. That guy's also. Oh,
What is this,
why?
Batman in '89?
I was, I was gonna say, this kind of reminds me of the stairway scene from Metal Gear Solid 1, but kind of.
No, if it's this were the stairway scene from MGS1, then there would be a lot more guns involved.
Hmm. I'm getting suspicious.
Not a good idea to split up, guys. 'Cause we know how it works in the movies.
Very interesting choice of background music.
Tense, at least.
Eh.
Really? You thought you could sneak up on Duncan? Come on. I think that would have to be suicide.
Did he? I've seen that logo before, but it doesn't. Huh.
Yeah, I feel like they were they really were making references to Princess Bride here.
A little bit to the Three Musketeers as well.
Well, it's mostly because I recognize some of this fight choreography from
Yeah.
Princess Bride, specifically when Wesley and Inigo were fighting.
Yes. Oh, that's what that reminds. I think it's the Yellowstone logo. See. Yeah, the Yellowstone uh ranch logo from the show Yellowstone. That's what it
So,
reminds me of.
so, oh, an immortal is breaking the rules.
Well, you remember last time somebody broke a rule, it was Mario Van Peebles. What did you How did you just cut your hand? I know it's a sharp and pointy sculpture, but I didn't think your hand was anywhere near a.
It's where are you going, not where you go. Nope. Comes another Who Wants to Live Forever. No time
This is the
for
version from the album and not the version
us,
from the
no
movie.
place for us. To live forever.
Yeah, you can
Who
tell.
wants to live
Yeah, you can tell this is the version from the
forever?
album and not the one from the movie because this is Brian May singing, not Freddie Mercury. Freddie takes over here.
Hands for us. No space for us. There's one, only one support instead of side for us. Who wants to live forever? Uh, wants to live forever?
Now we just cut to the final chorus here.
Wants to live forever.
I wouldn't exactly say entirely appropriate music for this sequence of Duncan searching through his dead friend's belongings, but
I feel like I, this is also him reminiscing about the stuff that happened earlier in the show. So it's not just him. So it's not just him searching through his belongings. Mhm. Now what's this? Oh, she's gonna get kidnapped, I'm sure. Ah, yes, the most menacing vehicle of kidnapping, a bicycle.
bum 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 bum. He's so uh I mean, it's fucking bizarre.
Hello, guy with male pattern baldness. Well, Duncan, you just missed him. Duncan, if you really wanted to intimidate the guy, all you had to do was just randomly unzip and zip your pants up.
Just a couple of guys.
What a cock
Guys.
you. On.
Come on.
Hey, look, there's a fight going on down there. It's a fight. For spray, that's actually surprisingly effective.
Yes.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these guys are a legitimate threat. Oh, nice save, Richie.
I feel like the best weapon against an immortal would be a giant net. We're just gonna leave the motorcycle there? I guess so.
Now, raise him up a little higher, put him against a wooden object shaped in a cross. Strip him down to his undergarments. What do you get, Alex?
Every time I look at you, I don't understand why you let the things you did get so out of hand.
Ooh. Yeah, because I
Gizmo
think Darius
says
has been around.
hotel ass.
Of course.
Grab a shotgun. Shotguns are good for immortals or regular people. For immortals, you just gotta aim a little higher. Get a little bit closer. But the good news is you can't parry a shotgun. Parry this, you fucking casual. Now, Kurgan killed a bunch of, Connor's friends.
Yep. I mean, one guy turned into an immortal and went insane because he was a religious nut job.
Yeah. And I have a feeling that, if you did go mad from being, tortured as an immortal, you'd probably be able to get unmad as well at some point. You know, based on the premise of having infinite time and all that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And the torturer would probably get very creative, knowing that no matter what he does, he can't physically kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, way to not arouse suspicion, buddy.
Yeah. And now the music turns into James Bond again.
Oh, Duncan. You know what you could do? You could chase that on a bicycle, like one Yusuke Urameshi.
Get your motor running. Get out on the
I'm dead
highway.
serious. I'm dead serious, Alex. That actually happened in Yu Yu Hakusho once.
Oh, nice.
Yusuke chased down a pickup truck. Oh, chased down a guy in a pickup truck who kidnapped Kuwabara on a bicycle down a speeding highway. So, what do we do?
well, well, I think the first step is, since this is the 90s, first step ought to be loading up on guns and bringing some friends.
This ain't Nirvana, dude.
No, I know. But still, it's good advice for any situation. Except for PTA meetings.
And for suggesting music to Black Widow.
Uh-huh. They could have commissioned an original theme song with all the James Bond bullshit they shoehorned into that movie. They should have commissioned themselves an original theme song for that opening.
No, they commissioned a subpar cover of Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should move back to America. Or Canada, or whatever the fuck. Richie, I think you're overacting.
Oh, it's a good thing it's dark enough so we can't see any of the carnage.
Otherwise, we might have to up that rating.
You embarrassed me in front of her. Oh, never mind. He's alive. Except for all the people that do. Come on.
What is this, the French Revolution?
Yeah, no, we're not that stupid. We don't do.
All of a sudden, Batman. A makeshift taser. Hey!
So these guys are just
12 degrees of stupid? Yes.
no, they're just
Incredibly racist? Yes. It's about power and responsibility.
so this guy is basically Lex Luthor
Kind of.
in terms of ideology.
Now, keep in mind here. You're a fucking idiot. Keep
You
in mind
slit
here
your own
that if
guy's
you kill
throat.
either one of them right now, well, the other one gets a power up, and you guys get zapped. It's alright, Doctor. We know that even if you did get decapitated, you'd just regenerate. Yeah, this is actually setting up some interesting things for the next season. That is not enough ashes for a human body.
Yeah, but that was still quite heavy.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. The interesting contrast here, or one of the best episodes of the season versus one of the worst episodes of the season.
Okay, so to cap off the night, we are going to be watching the fifth episode of Invincible.
Yes. And because of the occasion, I prepared us a new image.
Okay, then. So let me just get that queued up.
Yep, I'm watching it on my computer so that I can use Chrome's ad blocker as they started playing ads on the Prime service that I already fucking pay for. Good
Yeah,
job,
same
guys.
here.
Good fucking job.
Anyway, let me know when we're all set and ready to go
Yep.
for Invincible.
By the way, have you seen the new image that I put up?
No, I have not. Give me a sec. Okay, I see the show's poster. Did you enlarge Omni-Man's head?
No.
Okay, what did you do with him?
I did something to his head.
Did you put J. Jonah on there?
Mark, I need those pictures of Spider-Man.
Dad, I'm getting my ass kicked here.
Get me those pictures of Spider-Man and I'll help.
I'm dying over here. And my
Ah, that's
camera broke.
that's nothing. And a good little bit of ass kicking won't help.
Anyway, so are we all set for episode 5? That actually
Yeah.
hurt.
Yes. Yeah,
So,
I figured it'd be a little more subtle if I put Earth's Mightiest Heroes Jonah on Omni-Man rather than using his
Rainy Man.
yeah, Raimi Man's face on there.
All right, so 3, 2, 1. Amazon original.
The
Thank you for the
following program
disclaimer.
contains flashing lights, which is more than Disney has given for some of their films when they put them out initially.
Because keep in mind, it's been a while since we last saw this.
Yeah.
So this recap does make sense. Except for all the things to worry about.
I will be sorely disappointed if the Michael Jackson song doesn't make an appearance in this show.
What?
Michael Jackson song Invincible.
It doesn't.
Oh, that's unfortunate. They've got one episode left. Season 2.
Yep. And I already know exactly where it's going to go. Because I've seen and read the comic.
that is the only episode of the comic issue of the comic. Almost called it an episode of the comic.
Hey,
That
look,
is the
it's
only
Prowler.
issue of the comic I've actually read.
Rather, Mahershala Ali.
Who is now no longer Blade.
Nor. Weird thing is, Titan has yet to make another appearance in season 2 of this show.
It's funny how Mahershala Ali went from being a villain in Luke Cage to basically being Luke Cage.
Well, he's still a villain.
No, I know, but he was a villain to Luke Cage.
Damn.
Where the fuck did you guys get a fucking minigun from?
Oh, wow. Oh!
I like how he didn't even shoot the gun, he just threw it at him.
Really, buddy? You thought that knife was gonna work?
This reminds me, you remember in Superman Returns where the High Scout, where the guy walked up to Superman and shot him in the eye with a gun?
Yeah, that guy over there was just as retarded, only
That was
the gun
fucking
literally...
stupid. Superman spends 5 years away, 5 of those extra long years, and all of a sudden everybody forgets what his powers are.
You literally...
What?
Oh,
okay. That message was for the scout from TF2.
yeah, I'm with you on that one, buddy.
Yeah, he basically is Luke Cage, because Luke Cage has to replace his clothing every other episode. Hands up, don't punch.
I swear to God, that guy was rolling back just to get a look at Invincible's glutes. Oh, right. This is the season where Amber's still an unlikable bitch.
Yeah, that was an interesting, creative choice. Oh, I want Japanese cheesecake. That's fucking amazing. Japanese cheesecake is really good. Why do people feel the need to make characters into unlikable bitches for absolutely no reason? No, I want to know this. I just want to know why he randomly decided to set this building on fire.
That was awfully generous.
Okay! Well, that's interesting. Huh. You know, you're only a furry if she gives you a blowjob. Huh. Yeah, disclaimer, I haven't seen this episode before.
You have seen this
I
episode?
haven't.
Oh. Wow.
That, you know, that's a good reason to quit.
Yep. I'd quit too if I'd be like, "Yep, I'm quitting."
Oh, we found a rat in the mayonnaise. Oh no. God damn it, these people have families. Hi, Dr. Robotnik. Same flags as always, I see. Hi, Mr. Potato Head.
Mark, you already
Uh,
quit your job.
listen, I'm planning on attending at Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. It's a very exclusive university, only open to people with strange superhuman abilities like mine. I mean,
Principal Winslow is voiced by Reginald Vell Johnson.
hey, Reginald Vell Johnson. He was in Die Hard.
And yes, he's one of the few characters that wasn't actually race swapped. He was always black in the comics.
He was Carl Winslow in Family Matters and Al Powell in Die Hard 1 and 2.
I love this part.
Oh, he was in Ghostbusters too. I didn't know that. Oh, he was also in Turner and Hooch.
By the way, this guy is voiced by Jeffrey Donovan, and who is also Steve Trevor in Wonder Woman Bloodlines.
Yes. Is that... Is this robot drugs?
I don't know.
Also known as Michael Weston from Burn Notice. Unfortunately, he was
Yes,
also in a
yes, he had.
movie called Blair Witch 2.
Yeah, yes, he talks with a dubstep voice. Theoretically.
You're just... You're made of metal.
See, that whole threat of "I know where your family lives" would sound more threatening without that dubstep voice. Meanwhile, in space,
Oh yeah, Jeffrey Donovan was also in R.I.P.D. 2.
the fact that that got a sequel is proof that
I am...
filmmaking has failed.
I am incredibly tempted to watch that movie just to see what that was.
Cell service in space. Shouldn't his phones freeze in space?
I mean, technically he shouldn't be able to get cell service because as the signals... Man, I have trouble getting signals when I go into the wrong fucking area of town, man. And like, if I'm up in the sky, like you can get it, but he's out in space beyond the fucking, Well, I'm sorry, honey, but my dad is... Listen, my dad is training me to take up the family business.
And what's that family business, Mark?
Uh, that's not important.
Oh, really? I mean, he's also not a bad fucker.
Yeah.
You're not kidding about that, by the way.
Jeffrey Donovan was also in the revival of Law and Order for the 22nd season.
Still kind of puss out on the sex, though.
Interesting. Honey, can you stop being a bitch, babe? Or were you about to say that I'm cut the title card? that
He is a
that
family man.
that didn't fucking work. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not. But
Yeah. Wonder how his metabolism works. You think?
say that a hero could save us. Not gonna stand here and wait. Hold on. 15 minutes for the title card.
Hey, we had to find some way. Yeah, the funny thing is that Damien Darkblood isn't even been around anymore.
Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
But how random. At the very least, Debbie, unlike her comic book counterpart, actually is able to deduce a lot of this stuff. Because in the comics, she's not exactly bright. Alex,
Yeah?
I was saying in the comics, Debbie is not exactly bright.
Right.
Oh God, this douchebag. This this
This
douchebag.
this is fucking stupid.
Eve's dad is as I've said, a douchebag.
Why are you fat but you have such skinny legs? You only do leg day. Okay, so Eve, go go hook Eve, go hook up with Mark. Just go hook up with Mark. It'll
Well,
make everybody happier. Don't you dare leave that door there.
yes, because we needed a shot of reminding us of how thick Invincible is.
You know, it's a good thing he's not wearing a cape here, otherwise he might have gotten sucked into that jet engine and destroyed it.
No capes. We gotta do Incredibles one of these
Oh
days.
yeah. you, you have a real name or
No, Mark would actually mop the floor with this guy.
listen, I need you to kill my boss for me.
Like season 2 has actually given Mark some legitimate wins, but that hasn't stopped him from getting his ass kicked. Hold on a sec. I actually made that joke when I was
Gay.
when I actually made that joke when I was watching uh when I was watching Team NTO3 and Michelangelo was being carried around by that one superhero, who was essentially their version of Superman.
Hang on. Why would they be? Huh. You know, that's a fair question. The guy on the left could just be a huh. The guy on the left could just be a cosplayer. He just put the potatoes on his table
Well, on his
and
plate.
on his plate. He put the potatoes on his plate, and now there are no potatoes on his plate. And now there's a turkey. Where'd that turkey come from?
It's a
And now the
magical
turkey's
teleporting.
gone.
Alex, I think it's a magical teleporting turkey.
Give me an overhead shot. I need to see if there's a fucking turkey here. Yeah. You know what? I could go for some mashed potatoes and broccoli. There's no turkey in the wide shot! Why was there a turkey?
Alex, it's a magical teleporting turkey.
Robot doesn't drink. Robot.
Yeah, she's 25, but you know,
Constantly de-aging.
yeah. Oh, hi, Cyborg. I keep forgetting that Carrie Payton voices Black Samson.
Sonic says, you guys are watching Invincible now. Neat. Yes, yes we are. You can come join us if you want. He's also voicing Black Panther in the new Captain America game. That's neat.
Hey.
Well,
Let me go ahead and... There we go.
thank you.
No problem. It's
Oh,
unusual
season
seeing you
one.
without the Sonic avatar.
Eh. Eh. No, April Fool's. So now I'm just a T now.
Look. Look, you're
Okay,
both beautiful in your own.
ladies, put them on the table
Ladies,
and measure.
put them on the table. We'll get rulers. Robot, I'd be like, My simping powers need to activate.
My simping powers are tingling. Unfortunately, Zoe Saldana is not in this universe.
Hmm.
By the way, have you seen Sonic? Have you seen in
Hmm.
the
Mhm.
have you seen those AI sketches where Nolan ended up being out of money and he wants William to insert money into his mouth, but he can't, but he
What?
shouldn't touch the mustache?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that later.
Yes, please. It's funny. Oh,
Oh,
that sucks. You know, being on your shit list, Amber, I don't think that really matters at this point. Like I
Yeah.
said,
mm,
like I was saying, Sonic, like, I have to keep reminding myself this is the part of the show where Amber is a total bitch.
it's slightly better in season two.
Yes, she does actually get significantly better in season two.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Now I think about it, yeah, she does get better after watching the recent episode.
Yeah, and it's
I don't read the comics that much, except for certain scenes.
well, Amber is one of the characters who was race swapped in this show
That I heard of.
because she's supposed to be Caucasian and blonde, also a bit
Yeah.
ditzy.
And not a massive bitch.
Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, to be fair, the show's kind of doing its own thing.
Shrinking Ray went from being a dude into a chick.
I mean, I heard from guys who actually read the comics, Frank Ray doesn't really do much,
Oh,
so eh,
Gizmo knows his stuff when it comes to this show.
I'll probably ask him next time I see him. Oh, hi, not Luke Cage.
Voiced by Prowler.
Yeah. Huh. He's two Marvel characters in one.
Funnily enough, Stephen Yuan ended up also voicing the original Avatar in Korra.
Oh,
Avatar 1.
okay then.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
In a warehouse.
Hey, remember the Mahler twins, Alex?
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
And the twins.
Certain. I wonder how Kevin Michael Richardson and with voice acting in both of these guys and whatnot.
Mhm.
I mean, hey, it would make sense if they're both literally clones.
Like, I just have to imagine. Well, here's the thing. It's like Like, they're always having a contest to see who is the original and whatnot, when it's like, at this point...
I mean, I kind of like. I know we won't get into
Oh, hi,
this.
robot.
Hmm.
By the way, Alex, if you recall, well, robot ended up getting a sample of Rex's DNA.
Ah, that's who that is. I was gonna ask.
Hmm.
Oh, she's good.
I mean, hey, well, you know him that much.
Like, she knows she's got 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oof. How convenient. Oof.
Good timing.
Close.
Anyway,
All special.
yeah, that little chip that he got on Machine Head there, that let him view many
Oh,
possibilities.
so it turned him into
I think
Doctor
explain it
Strange in
right.
Infinity War.
Kind of.
So we teleport and hi, Battle Beast.
Oh,
In case you're wondering, Alex, Battle Beast is kind of a big deal in the Invincible universe.
I mean, he didn't. Or he's about to see why.
Machine Head hiring
Eve.
Battle Beast is basically
Hey.
the equivalent of Black Mask hiring Darkseid to protect some drugs.
Yeah.
Or even better, or Kingpin hiring Thanos to do the same thing.
Basically, this is literally the
Mister.
Yeah,
equivalent of the
that's kind of...
final.
Mr.
Think of
Thanos,
this.
I need you to use your Thanos copter to distract Daredevil for the weekend. I'll make
Yeah.
it
Think of this
well
as
worth
this
your
is the
while. And
boss showing up in the first level.
he hands him the fucking Tesseract, and Thanos asks him, "Where the hell did you get that?"
Oh, by the way, Alex, Battle Beast is voiced by Michael Dorn.
No Worf effect in this show.
No,
Ah.
no, he's gonna wharf a lot of people.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
hi, Omni-Man, just casually watching his son get his ass whooped.
I mean, he told him so.
You know what?
Grind you up and you made my free play. Ah.
You know what? Fair play, Omni-Man. Sometimes they gotta learn the hard way.
The worst part is that even if Omni-Man did join in the fight, he'd get smoked by Battle Beast as well. I'm dead serious. That's how powerful Battle Beast is.
Yeah. I hope he shows up in season 2.
Lol, you.
Ow.
Lol, you thought.
And here's the
Yeah,
thing. Many furries were wet that day.
this is literally the equivalent of the super boss showing up in like the second level. It's like, you're not supposed to be
Okay.
here.
So in case you're curious, Alex, let's just say that after Battle Beast debuted in this episode, many furries had an awakening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Furry,
hi.
furry, furry,
Hi,
furry, furry,
Koreans.
furry, furry, furry. Yeah, thing, yeah, thing, yeah, thing, yeah, thing. Furry, 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 furry. You guys are not going to be able to beat him.
Oh, hi, Duplicate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that takes a lot out of her.
Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. I would like to know if, based on what you said to me, I would love to know what it took for Auto-Tune to hire Battle Beast.
Eh,
I
we
imagine.
don't know.
No.
Ooh. Ooh.
Please.
He didn't even have to look, he just heard it. Like,
Well,
there's
his
an
Not
ears
idiot
Battle
twitched at.
rushing in behind me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's how.
Ah.
It's in his name, Battle Beast. He's looking for a fight.
And yeah, he
Ooh.
looks kind of like male furry Big Barda in that suit.
Oh,
Ooh.
that is brutal. Really, Samson?
All right
Come
there,
on.
Link.
I said no.
You,
Oh.
Samson, that was fucking stupid of you. I hope
Yes,
you
it was.
understand that.
Now Monster Girl's gonna try charging in.
Ooh.
Worst part is she wouldn't even be able to retort against that.
Yeah.
Unibeam.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, the Unibeam, but the Unibeam doesn't seem to work. Congratulations, you left him with a mark
Oh.
about the size of of one that a paintball left on my arm a few years ago.
Well, now you're finally trying.
Little magnets.
Uh,
It's trying
It's
to
kind of
hold its
pathetic.
guts in.
Damn.
Hey, Omni-Man, do you maybe want to help now?
No.
Well, at least he's just watching this. Bye.
Oh. Okay. Okay. You too, buddy.
Yeah.
Good work.
That's
Yay.
Well, you know, that would be a lot. If you weren't such a bitch to your boyfriend, maybe I'd be more readier to sympathize with you.
Yeah.
Nolan, where are you to tell your son to think?
3 more
Nah, that's
episodes,
later.
Alex. 3 more episodes. Think, Mark. Think.
Yep.
Hey, we'll get the number of that truck.
That'll
No, Mark,
be.
I don't believe we did.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
and so now you've turned into fucking Tombstone from Spider-Man.
Yep.
yeah, but here's the thing. And he quite literally did what Giorno Giovanna did in a week within a single night.
Ooh,
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh wait, remember end credits. We're not done.
Think, Mark, think!
There it is.
I
Oh, yeah,
don't.
played Mark like a fiddle.
Well, he actually was honest with him.
I mean, he was kind of honest, but yeah.
Hmm.
So I
I
would
mean,
say
hey,
I
the best.
told him the truth.
I guess the best scams are the ones with truth. Yeah.
All right, so that'll be all for today. Join us next week for when we start season 5 of Samurai Jack.
Yes. Until next time.
And tomorrow we will be doing Ninja Slayer from animation.
I'd show up for that one.
You may think me predictable, and well, you would be incorrect, because I have made some changes to this poster for anybody who hasn't seen it, and I'm just gonna link that.
Yep.
Excuse me. To anybody who wants to see it in general.
Well,
Alright.
anyway,
I suppose
all we
I'll
got are
also just
the.
post the Highlander one if I haven't already.
Well, anyway, we might as well cap it off.
See you
See you
guys
later.
later.